Oh my gosh. 3 rings. 3 rings. I had 3 rings before that cutscene happened.
I can feel it. Oh, I can't wait to let loose.
Vandaji, Toparon Dulfe, Vandirein Dalda, the Zaruk Padres Parondaz Kane, Vamidus Paron Forces and Guide.
Huh. I'm not used to holding back.
The Forzen Endu Chuainja, Juru, Da Indisam Duru Letzaiki, Ne Kaidan Mono Wanda, Darux Brinda.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I don't want to do that again. That was the worst experience of my life. From the time of the previous recording to now, it's been over a month. Gosh, damn. And that was the previous recording that I made. This was the hardest freaking thing to do. Either I ran out of rings, or I got so damaged that I couldn't really finish. It took forever just to get past the wyvern. And when I finally got to the knight, I either had 80 rings or less. There was a few times where I had 100 rings, but even then it wasn't enough. This attempt, I had to get 140 rings. And even then, I only had 3 rings left to get me this win. Oh, God. This was the worst experience that anyone could go through. This is the most sadistic task from this DLC so far. And I haven't even gotten to the final boss. And even then, I think I'll be more ready for that boss than I am with this trial. Because now I'll probably have my max level and everything. 999 rings with power of 99, defense 99, ring capacity 99, and speed 99. God. This was the worst thing I could go through. I wasn't even sure if I was going to win. I literally stopped recording all my attempts just to beat this thing. I only started the recording because I realized, oh, I'm on the final cutscene. And here we are. The final thing. Oh, I am tired. You wouldn't believe the amount of times my fingers were numb. This is the hardest DLC yet. Anyone who plays hard mode against these bosses honestly deserves a medal or something, because this was torture. There is no way to go on about it. This is just going to be a short video, and later in the day I'm going to post up the final video for Sonic Frontiers. Because this shit is annoying. It took forever just to get past the wyvern. But along the way, I recounted a few strategies, learned some new things, some things that you should and shouldn't do. Okay, for example, 1. Use your auto side loop conservatively in supersonic. I mainly used it when it was at the beginning for each boss. If you're confident enough to use it for a second time when it comes to the first boss, when you're gonna have to counter, then go ahead and do it. But that's only if you know for sure that you can counter pretty easily. For the Wyvern, I would recommend not using it when it gets to its second phase. Because every time I tried it, it just broke free of the side loop and actually violently attacked my supersonic. So I would recommend not doing that unless it's completely different for you. And for the knight, it would be incredibly useful to use it for both phases. Because it will go down in health very fast and you can save a ton of rings. I could never get the second side loop in whenever I versed the knight in its second phase. Mainly because the auto side loop ran out because I had an odd amount when I started fighting it. And when you're spawned, I would suggest hugging the wall because it will immediately attack you, and unless you believe you're capable with your dodging skills, then go ahead and do something else. But I suggest going to the wall, hugging it, because every time I did it, it kept missing me. And that's a relief that I had. And it also prevents you from getting hit and losing rings. Because again, that's a thing that always gets me. I am so tense from the previous boss that when I immediately spawn into the night, I immediately lose all my rings. And I would be close to dead. Making the whole try that I did would be worthless. So yeah, that's the thing. Second is making sure you are using the stomp attack. That thing does tons of damage against these 3 bosses, especially at level 1. So stomp on these bosses because that will save some time. And if you get the side loop going, it will be incredible and decrease their health by a lot. So with this said, hope you all enjoy this video, and I'll see you in a bit for the next one. So yeah, see ya.